Whether you're new to exercise, have been training in the gym for a long time, or are a seasoned runner, strength training will be key to helping you build the body that you want. But not just the body how it looks on the outside. We're talking about the inside and overall health. Stronger bones and less chance for arthritis. Lowering the risk of obesity and diabetes, and improving overall heart health. Strength training will help you with all of these health benefits. One of the key things that people think about when they think about strength training, at least traditionally, is that they're going to get bulky. They think about lifting a lot of weights and then being way too big for what they would want to be. This isn't necessarily true, and we have to get past this mindset. Strength training is actually going to help you have a leaner, more healthy looking body, and understand that in order for you to get that bulky body that you envision, that takes a lot of work and a lot of time that a lot of people really don't have, to be completely honest. We want to encourage you to utilize strength training in your programs. We want to encourage you to utilize some of the circuits that we could put together for you in order to use these movements to help develop strength. Now, in order for you to get in the strength training session, it's not going to require you having to go to a gym or use lots of equipment. You can actually do some of this stuff at home, and we're going to build a body weight circuit for you to be able to strength train at home. It's going to comprise 4 movements, and what we're going to do is we're going to do each movement for 30 seconds. There's going to be 30 seconds of rest as you transition to that next movement. At the end of those 4 movements, that's 1 round, and you're going to do 3 to 5 rounds. Now, as you get more and more fit, you can decrease that recovery time in between the transitions. So, as you get more fit, you can do 30 seconds, and then maybe take 5 to 10 seconds of rest as you transition to your next movement in order to progress this. We're going to show you the 4 movements that we're going to want you to do in this first circuit. The first movement that Eric's going to do is the squat. There are 2 key points we want you to focus on when you squat. The first key point is keeping a nice flat back. Now, we can see that Eric is at about parallel. He doesn't necessarily have to get to this position if he loses that posture in his back. So don't worry about getting so deep, worry about your back being flat. The second key point is making sure that the feet are not too far pointed out. Now, they don't have to be completely straight as Eric is demonstrating here, but we also don't want them pointing too far out as you get into this position. Slight toeing out is fine. Eric will do 3 to 5 reps, as you can see, so that we look at the type of execution that we're going to want as we do this for 30 seconds. The next movement that Eric is going to do is the push-up. As he gets down into this push-up position, the key thing that we're going to look at is the position of the elbows. Here we can see that his elbows are in nice and tight. He's not getting into his shoulders. So we want to make sure that the elbows are in at your sides. The second key point is, again, this nice flat back. The next movement we're going to do is the backwards lunge. And again, there are 2 key points that we want to focus on as we do this backwards lunge. As Eric steps back into that position, first key point is going to be a postural one. Back is nice and flat. The second key point is going to be that the heel is flat on the ground. We don't want that heel to raise. So making sure that that heel is flat on the ground is going to be essential. The execution of this particular movement is going to be slightly different in that now, since we've got 2 legs, we're going to alternate each leg as we execute this movement across 30 seconds. So as Eric starts to execute this movement, we're going to notice that he's focusing on his posture, keeping that heel flat as he alternates his legs. The last movement we're going to do is called the bent over T. In the bent over T, we're going to get into a nice hinged position, which means that the hips are going to be back, shoulders are going to be forward, slightly over the toes. Key points: back is nice and flat and head is in neutral. As Eric executes the bent over T, his arms will come out into this T position, and we can see that his thumbs are going to be pointing behind him. So that's going to be the key point that we want to focus on here. Position of the thumbs, so that we're focusing on the shoulders. As he executes this movement, maintaining his posture, maintaining that nice forward lean so that he's in a hinged position as he does the bent over T. Putting these 4 movements together, we're going to build our circuit. Again, each movement's going to be done for 30 seconds. A 30-second rest as we transition to our next movement. As you get more fit, think about decreasing the rest in between each movement. All 4 movements are going to comprise 1 round. We're going to think of doing 3 to 5 rounds to execute our body weight circuit. For other ways for you to focus on strength training, head to the missions page and sign up for Fix Your Form or learn new exercises.